Alright. And so begins a brand new day. Good morning, Shadowheart. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you go back to your spot over there? It's not that I don't mind having you around here. It's just weird that you're standing here.
Why, hello, lover. That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need something?
Nothing for now. See you later. What's happening with the doggo? Oh, let me guess. He's got something. He's got something in his mouth, hasn't he? Scratch?
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
Give it here, Scratch.
Here, I hope you like it. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Oh, that's very nice of you. Come here, buddy. You've earned this. You're a very good boy, Scratch. I'm lucky to have you. Hello again.
My most prospective customer. Welcome back.
Hello. What'd you have to sell again? Anything good? Gemini gloves? Additional creature. Same target can be chosen twice. Oh, okay. Sure, that sounds useful. Spell seeking gloves. Spend a sorcery point. Line breaker boots. No, those were things we already had. Anything good? Warhammer +1. Longsword +2. Alright. Interesting. It's tempting. I'll give you that. Yeah, alright. Let's see. Just get stock up on healing potions. Let's take some ingredients. And, be on our way.
Now you've seen what I have for thee. Remember, discretion is key at the Devil's Fee.
Uh-huh. Excuse me.
My most prospective customer. Welcome back.
Hello. I have the money. Show me how to get to the House of Hope.
Why? The risk almost seems worth it when there's such pretty coins involved. Allow me to outline how this is going to work.
Go on.
First, you were never here. We never spoke.
Sure.
Second, you will perform the rites yourself. I want absolute deniability. Here's the grimoire and necessary components. Oh, take this key, too. It unlocks the ritual room upstairs. There's a blood circle already drawn. Don't ask whose blood.
Along with the grimoire
Sure.
and components, Helsik hands you a note containing precise instructions for performing the ritual.
Finally, you were never here. That is of utmost import to remember. Now be gone!
Alright, alright. Calm down. No need to get all agitated. Oh yeah, I forgot I got all the stuff from the counting house.
The air is ripe with magic.
Let's try this out. Okay. Well,
And these things have stayed interesting.
I can see the cobalt part. Not sure about all that pink, though.
My most perceptive, prospective customer. Welcome back.
Give me some of that.
Salutations.
Let's quickly fix this mess we made. There we go. They're still clipping into each other, but it's sort of less noticeable now. Sort of. If you don't
No time to rest.
if you don't focus on it too much, too hardly. Alright, time to go upstairs and perform a ritual of sorts.
That's curious.
Okay. So this time it's not gonna blast
I
us.
strongly suggest that you reconsider this course of action. Whatever you expect to gain from the Hells is not worth the risk of traveling there uninvited.
Well, what's the harm in giving it a try at least? Never been to the Hells before. Grimoire bound in imp-skin. Book of the Spells to Hell. Opens the way to the House of Hope. Infernal Transposition Ritual. Layer Avernus. Blood Circle Configuration. Place that which has no eyes but used to see at the western point of the circle. 2 spaces lie opposite that point. Upon the left, place what is cut but cannot bleed. To the right, that which smells but cannot sniff. Beside the dead remains, the aspect of the Avarist Lord sits clockwise so. Then the circle's center shall receive the internal marvel of infernal marble. Finally, and I mean no disrespect, go to hell. The owner of this grimoire asserts that it is for scholarly and recreational purposes only. As a mere dealer in antiques, I disbelieve in the very existence of infernal transplanar travel. Okay. Opening a hell gate. To open the portal, you must place the ritual items in their proper places on the blood star. Place the skull on the star point near the altar. The coin of mammon on the next point to the right. Skip a point, place a diamond on the next one. Place incense on the point that follows the diamond. Place the infernal marble in the center of the star. Okay. Oh, it's in this bag. All right. Coin of mammon, diamond, incense, skull. Okay, so say that again. Skull on the star point near the altar. Star point near the altar. Is this the altar? Or is this the altar? Or is this the altar? Or is this the altar? Okay, maybe this is the altar. So we drop the skull here. Okay, it's not quite where I wanted it to go. More like here. Ah, there we go. Okay, next. Coin of mammon on the next point to the right. Coin of mammon on the next point to the right here. Okay. Okay. Next, counting clockwise, skip a point, place the diamond on the next one. So over here. Diamond. Good, good. Okay, next. Incense on the point that follows the diamond. Infernal marble in the center of the star. Got it. Incense here. And then, in the center, infernal marble. Right about here.
You are wise to reject the devil's offer, but there is no reason to provoke him by invading his
Yoink. Alright.
Hear the Emperor. It can't reach us here, I guess.
Oh. That can't be a good sign.
Gods, I can't believe I'm doing this. We're gonna get out of here, right?
Of course. We just need to get to the get the hammer and go.
Get in, get the hammer, and go. Easy. We won't get trapped here.
No.
We won't get dragged deeper into Avernus.
No. Of course not.
On the bright side, my engine finally feels normal. Like it isn't about to explode. I gotta admit, that's pretty nice. Let's find that hammer and get out of here before I get used to feeling like I might live.
Right. We wouldn't want that.
The House of Hope. Raphael's abode. Only this time he hasn't invited us to his table.
I never
thought this journey of ours would see us knocking on a devil's door. Can't say I'm relishing the experience, but needs must.
Absolutely.
Something's wrong here. Devilish magic of some kind.
Okay, let's not mess around here too much. Like I said, let's just get the hammer. Be on our way. There's no reason for us to linger here. Okay, so if I was a powerful magical hammer, where would I...
You came. Such a shame. Curiosity killed all the cats. It won't be so kind to you.
As the woman speaks, you hear a distant rattle of chains, and she winces in pain.
The jailer will hear us. I shouldn't be talking to you. I must go. It's not kind to me.
The figure flickers and starts to dim from view, but you sense she could be convinced to return.
Well, maybe I can help you free of... maybe I can help you be free of whoever is hurting you.
The figure shimmers brightly. Your words seem to have piqued her curiosity.
I hope so. But it is a faint hope. Just like me. I can't leave. I could only suffer. But I'm supposed to do that in silence. Everyone here hates me for what I am. I'm the thing that kills you, and the only reason you're alive. Made by a promise, undone by the truth. A handshake, a hug, the first beat of a newborn's heart. I am hope. What little is left of her. A guttering candle in a universe of night.
Raphael's driven her mad. Poor soul.
I'm not much of a friend to anyone anymore. But I could use a friend myself. Do you want a friend to guide you through this madhouse? I hear the jailer. It hears me. It'll call Raphael, make every question count. Make some of them count twice.
I need to find the Orphic Hammer. Can you help?
Discovered an ancient Gith prince in need of a savior? The Orphic Hammer is the perfect tool for breaking all infernal chains. Hope can help. The hammer is here in this house. It's...
You hear a sound like the rattle of a chain, and an agonizing scream in your head as hope flickers from view momentarily.
Oh.
Quiet.
Yep.
There it goes. Everyone here is mad. Even you, especially me.
Well...
It makes them dangerous, but it also makes them stupid.
Uh-huh.
I'll make you seem as ruined as the rest of the people here. A simple glamour to make you a terrible wretch.
Oh. Oh.
Now whisper your questions, little wretch. But really quiet and very clever. Concentrate.
Okay, I will prepare to speak in my finest stage whisper. There we go.
Remember, quiet as a mouse.
Okay. Where is Raphael?
Behind you!
Huh?
Skipping across the plains, spinning plates, making deals with dukes and devils. He's a busy man. A busyness man. But not a man at all, of course. He'll be home soon, though, and you better find the hammer before he arrives.
So, where is the hammer?
The same place you'll find your sorry little soul when Raphael rips it out. In the archive down the corridor past the debtors. Oh,
I get it.
Debtors.
Okay.
They won't like you.
The
but
debtors.
I like you. I know I do. I think I do. I hope I do. I just need to ask one question, and I'll know for sure.
Go on.
Can you save me? Please? Please, 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 please.
Of course. If I can, I will. What needs to be done?
All right. You have to listen very, very, very closely. I will say this only once.
Go on.
Find the key, take the hammer, smash my chains. Find the key, take the hammer, smash my chains. Find the key, take the hammer, smash my chains. But be careful, when you take the hammer, the fire will come, and Raphael, you must run, 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 run. But don't forget me.
Yeah.
Please, please, please. I don't want to burn. Not again.
We won't. We'll get you out. I promise.
The rattle of chains echoes louder from unseen places, and without a scream or a sigh, hope disappears.
Here goes nothing.
Huh. This should be interesting. House of Hope Guestbook. Elaestus 1492. Please sign below. Invited guests with boudoir privileges. Halaster Blackcloak. Social call. High Inquisitor Verilius Receptor. Diabolic audits. Involuntary guests. Feast hall access only. Meal plan D. Silveria Savicas. Return unharmed. Thavius Creek. Damned. Sir Bluto Sampi. Pite. Huh.
Rest your weary soul.
Also damned. Okay. Let's look for help. Find the key.
All of the residents were guests, and all of the guests will be residents.
Okay.
Creeping, stalking, walking, crawling. I see you.
A record written in Raphael's own hand, detailing the adventures of various travelers in Faerun, including mine. The desperate will do anything to get out of a bind. That mind flayer toys with its food, but it'll become hungry soon enough. They have proven such malleable little things. The crown for the hammer. More than a reasonable trade, I should think. After all, what use is power if you don't have freedom? Oh, is that what he wanted? He wants the crown of Karsus.
Can anyone hear me?
That's not gonna happen. Alright, find the key. Steal the hammer.
Did I ever live anywhere?
Break the chains.
Did I ever live?
Get her out.
A couple turns should do.
You need more than a couple of tugs. There you go. Outer portals. Is this where we want to go right now? Debtor's attire. We're already covered on that part. Huh. Okay. I guess we can sneak around the house if we needed to. But our disguise seems to be working well enough.
Show your invitation.
We don't have that. Interesting.
I've been awake 100 years. Let me rest.
Corilla's transcript of a conversation between Raphael and her sister, Hope. Oh, Corilla's sister. Okay. What's that? Good morning, sweetling. How are you? What is that? This? Oh, nothing, really. Just a little curiosity. Hope, my tenacious petal, clinging to the flower despite winter, nature, and all common sense. This is an Almuan dream catcher. No? No recognition? Well, alright. This tinkly, feathery device is a jar for dreams. Currently full to bursting. I don't mind telling you. Stop. Stop what, dear one? Jangling like that. I'd like you to stop. You hear them, then. The captured dreams of frightened children? The Omoans were clever people, Hope. Their children slept like stones. No big boogeymen or creepers invaded their imaginations in the tenebrous dark. No, those figments went in here, and they got to know one another. A social house for nightmares. These things that go bump in the night live inside this dream catcher, and they are dying to meet you. Raphael, don't go. Serve me then. Damn your pride and serve me with your whole heart. Hope, with her eyes fixed on the dream catcher, then averting to his. Raphael is stunned to see her eyes narrow. No, I won't do it. See. How naughty of you. As Raphael and I left, I chose to linger and listen at my sister's closed door. She was alone with the dream catcher. I heard her breathing grow heavier, then sharp, frozen silence. Then Hope began to scream. Okay. Interesting. Yes.
Over here.
Yes.
Hello again, little mouse. The price for speaking is steep, but I must give warning.
Your
prize is just ahead in the archive, but you can't take it yet.
Nope.
And even if you could, you mustn't.
Why not?
Trigger the alarm, and Raphael will come swooping home on wings of malice to rip out your soul.
Okay.
This house thieves are melted like butter and spread onto toast.
Oh dear.
Shh. I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again.
I need you to stay calm, Hope, and guide me.
I can. I shall. I can. I shall. The archivist is the key, but he's as stubborn as a king and as serious as a heart attack.
Right.
Exploit his fiddling weakness and make him grovel!
Oh.
Oh no. They hear me. Speak quickly, speak softly. You know how this goes.
I will concentrate on speaking softly and without emotion. Shit. Let me try that again. There we go, that's more like it.
You steady your mind and prepare your questions.
Okay, so how exactly should I deal with the archivist?
He fears authority figures. Perhaps his teacher took a strap to him and left a deep impression at an early age.
Mm-hmm.
There's one regular visitor that he particularly fears. She is...
A crack like breaking bone. Hope winces.
Who does the archivist fear, Hope? I need a name.
Scarier things than you, little mice. Verilius. Verilius Receptor. A High Inquisitor of Zariel. Officially entitled to audit Raphael's collection. Her true form is so gargantuan and mind-scarring to behold that she takes on many guises when she visits.
Right.
Play your part well and you can be one of those blasphemous guises.
Sure. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
That might be worth a look.
The spilt wine is laced with the perfume of an exquisite poison. An unexpected treat.
Delicious. Delicious poison. List of essential personnel. A record of various associates of Raphael's, listing their duties and their respective performance. Corella Hearthflame. Fieldwork. So far, I've barely had to singe the tips of her fingers. This one shows promise. Archivist. Naughty boy. Supposed to be looking after the collection, but has a tendency to drift. May have to start breaking his neck to give his spine a chance to recover. Nubaldin. Little shit let Gortash get away, not letting him near the prisons ever again. Chamber of Egress will do fine until I find a replacement for him. Ah. So Gortash got away, did he?
I'm getting married tomorrow. Or was it yesterday?
I'm in two minds. The rat and the man and the rat, they gnaw at one another. Which one will be the meat and which one will be the tooth?
Hello. How did you end up here, sir?
Cheated my chums, took everything and ran. The kindly devil hid me from them, made sure they'd never find me. I skitter now, best of the litter, and hungry, want victuals sweet with rot. Simpler life, but harder.
Okay then, well, good luck with all of that. Oh.
What's that?
An inert infernal gem. Wisdom check. Okay, sure. Oh, come on. Give me a break. This is a fucking joke. It's a 10 check.
An infernal gem seething in its cage, protecting the secrets of its master.
Ready.
You do it. There you go. Why are you doing this to me?
Gem seething in its cage, protecting the secrets.
It's a 10 check. It's a joke. Fucking hell.
I have a lot on my mind.
Now what?
Well, eat it.
Okay, Arcana. Okay. Guess we're not done here.
An infernal gem seething in its cage, protecting the secrets of its master.
Thank you. Ooh, Hell Dusk helmets. Interesting. It is said that Carixim, the fiendish titan whose flesh squirms with 20,000 trapped souls, forged the pieces of this armor set. Magical durability, infernal sight. Okay. Contract mole. Did she sign it? Can I read it? Or... Huh. Staff of spell power. Huh. There we go.
Seek and you shall find me.
Is it any good? Alleviate the arcane burden of spellcasting with the power of the staff. The next spell you cast doesn't cost a spell slot. Ah. +1 bonus to spell save. Near perfect relic that is only blemished by the collected palm sweat of various archmagi from across the realms.
Looking ahead.
Sure, why not?
I deserve this. Thank you.
We are concerned to report a regrettable incident within our esteemed House of Hope. It has come to our attention that one of the guests, driven to madness by insatiable curiosity, attempted to breach the sanctity of your revered boudoir. The misguided individual, their mind clouded by a desperate desire for forbidden knowledge, sought to gain access to your private quarters and uncover the secrets that lie within. They believed that the back door on the balcony would serve as their clandestine path to knowledge. However, rest assured, my lord, that our vigilant guardians swiftly intervened and prevented any further trespassing. So please don't turn us into lemures. Ah, so that's what that outside pathway leads to. We can use it to get to his private room. But I guess we can do it the right way. By seeking out the archivist. Let's try our luck with the archivist first before we do anything else. Oh, there's a lever here. Do we want to pull this lever? Oh, it leads back here? Huh, okay. This is where we came from, isn't it? Yeah, the feast hall. Okay. So it's just a shortcut then. Alright. Let's head to the archivist.
Into the archive.
Hello.
A guest? Are you a client of the Master, or a visitor from elsewhere in the Hells? I do not believe you were invited. One moment. I shall consult the visitor's schedule.
His eyes flicker back and forth as if he is reading a book. He has the schedule memorized. Or it's carved into his eyelids.
Most irregular. The schedule is all but clear, and yet you are here.
I just want to explore. I am Verilius Receptor, Zariel's High Inquisitor. Perfect.
1,000 apologies, O majestic magistrate of the Infernal Court. Your mortal guise is so vile, I found it perfectly convincing. I would prostrate myself before you and kiss your calluses, but my spine is ruptured in 1,000 places. You do know how Raphael likes to play. As always, the archive is yours to peruse. You'll find everything accounted for, and I can present documents of procurement if necessary.
Are there any new highlights in the collection?
A fine pair of gauntlets that allow the wearer to twist the head from even the most resilient malingerer. An amulet that causes the blood to surge and the heart to swell, along with other parts. Most invigorating. And awaiting installation, we have secured a rod that gathers the weave around it in great quantities. Just as surely as shit gathers flies.
Intriguing. Alright. I might have to confiscate some of these artifacts, you know.
You may examine them, O diabolical dominatrix, but they cannot be removed unless you present a writ of infernal requisition with Article 152 correctly filled out.
Done with the rat?
Can't resist the faintest hint of a temptation, can you? I suppose that makes two of us. That little disguise Hope gave you is adorable. I can see right through it, of course. And so will Raphael. He's going
I don't know where you're talking about.
Nosing around his house. I hope you're ready to face a very angry devil.
Why don't you run off and tell him, Corilla? You love tattling to Daddy, don't you?
What are you doing here?
Me? This is home base. I'm not even going to ask what you're doing here. Plausible deniability. Might want to steer clear of my sister Hope, though. She's mad as a March hare. If she'd just agreed to serve Raphael, he'd probably have released her a long time ago. As things stand, she's his favorite toy. We're all mad here. But Hope in hell? Why, that's the definition of insanity.
Hope is your sister, then?
She is. Though we've got about as much in common as a princess and a pauper. Raphael offered her the world. She didn't want it. He sweetened the deal. She said no. No matter how many times he upped the ante, she just laughed in his face. He didn't like that. Eventually, he took her by force. Trapped her and swore he wouldn't let her go till she gave him what he wanted. Conversion. The stubborn ass has endured more torment than any soul should be able to. Even when he took all of her skin, she held on to hope. Raphael finds that puzzling. And he loves puzzles. You being here is another puzzle. You don't seem like you want to die. You want my advice?
Not really.
Enjoy whatever life remains to you. When Raphael catches you, you'll never enjoy anything again.
Alright then. And on that bombshell, I'm gonna take a break, quick break, and I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back with Baldur's Gate 3, House of Hope. Well, we managed to convince the archivist that we belong here, but we still can't really do anything else. We can look all we want, but we can't touch. She's
Not like the others.
she's gonna be a problem. Corella's transcript of a conversation between Raphael and her sister, Hope. Did your mother sing you nursery rhymes? What? Little Miss Tiffle sat on her kettle, steam blowing between her lips. Along came her oven in need of some leaven, and soon she had scalded hips. That's funny, and yet you do not laugh. Come, Hope, don't look so aggrieved. This little realm around us, this house, you have mastery of it, and you of me. Sing me a song, Hope. I'm speaking to you. Don't go silent now. I'd hate to have to slit a child up the navel and rinse you in their insides. You are some pervert. Then sing me a song, I say. Nursery sweet, but don't demean. I'll know if you do. Hope, after some moments, she does. I remember our mother used to sing it to us, a gentle melody laden deliciously like plump young arms laden with autumn-ripe apples. When the song concludes, Raphael sighs and looks at my sister. You are something, my dear, really rather something. I would have you master your own fate. Let me give you free rein to do so. Let's abandon this whole ugly imprisonment. Serve me willingly. Things would be as merry and jubilant as that song you've just given me. Sweet Raphael? Yes, Hope? Eat shit. But stuff your maggoty tongue in some other woman's ear. Raphael looks upon her with such longing and hate, I think he might actually kill her. Oh, that was in error, my dear. In grave error. I shall see you soon. Huh.
Raphael knows everything you think.
Archivist, without delay, move some of the contracts and treasures to the main cache. We are excited about soon acquiring the Crown of Karsus and want certain things on display, while the rest may safely be stored in the secret vault. What we want in the archive are the Amulet of Greater Health and Gauntlets of Hill Giant Strength, with a place is reserved for the Crown. Artifacts in the vault should be the Staff of Spell Power and Backup Gold Cache. R. Attached to this letter is a map with a detailed list of locations, all of which are familiar. As requested, I have kept a close eye on the infected adventurers who fell from the Nautiloid and survived. Impressive. They spent a while stumbling around like little lost babes, easily distracted ones at that, but finally made it to Moonrise Towers. You should have seen the mess they made there. Pure, delicious chaos. They killed Ketherick. It was a hell of a show. I'm delighted I got a front row seat. And now they're in Worm's Crossing. If the last few days are anything to go by, I'm expecting more blood, death, and chaos, which means they'll be running into you any day now. If anything changes, I'll keep you posted. Corella. Interesting. Alright. Let's see what we got here.
The Orphic Hammer has caught your eye. It really is a magnificent exhibit. Wholly unique.
Uh-huh. The High House of Wonders, Temple to Gond, the Gearsmith and Wonderbringer. The house is at the same time an elaborate collection of workshops, laboratories, and magic-manufactories. For what better way to worship the Lord of all Smiths than by making mechanisms in his name? Here in the Upper City, all manner of enchanted clockwork devices are forged and crafted, powered by spells, by steam, by conjured micro-modrons, even, some say, by hellfire. However, these Gondian creations are not wonders for the sake of wonder, but practical contrivances built to enhance the lives of Faerun's mortals and help them work beyond the limits of their physical bodies. Take, for example, the mighty cranes that line Baldur's Gate's docks, loading and unloading ship cargo with speed and strength far beyond the capacity of ordinary stevedores. These cranes originated in the workshops of the High House of Wonders, and are Gond's gift to the trade and prosperity of the city. What's this then?
That's
Amulet of Greater Health.
Listed debtors. Extensive list of the names of the residents of Raphael's house, separated by headers: loaned, punished, put to work, fed to pets, used as leverage, missing. Extensive list.
I made a mistake. I shouldn't be here.
All 100 chapters of this dense book describe the coronation of Raphael as Archdevil Supreme of the Nine Hells, but the circumstances vary in each case. Some versions are written as a historical fact, others are imagined futures, but all end with Raphael wearing the crown of Karsus. One in particular catches your attention. In the end, it was the prison bearers who came to him seeking salvation, and he laid out a course for their survival. They would be free of the parasite, the sword coast would be cleansed of illithids, Raphael would receive the crown for his part in the victory. From the moment he met them, it was inevitable. The realms would weep to see his glory. That's not gonna happen. First-hand account of the fall of Bennadril, written by Raphael. Even a Maragon could not have kept a smile from creeping across its face when walking through those fields of the dead. Bodies broken, the land painted crimson from horizon to horizon. Karsus brought Bennadril's cities tumbling from the skies, and for a brief, glorious moment he created a spectacle of such utter horror it was worthy to be the 10th hell. I delighted in it, until I realized that the one thing I sought was not to be found among that delicious carnage. The crown. It had been stolen.
Gauntlets of hill giant strength.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
That's curious.
Oh. It's a trap. Impervious sphere.
Splendid to see you again, Inquisitor.
I'd like to see the hammer, please.
An exquisite and most unique artifact. Crafted with materials hewn from the depths of the hells by Raphael's Merrigan labor force. As it was created by Raphael himself, we have no documents of procurement, nor do we require any. But if you wish to examine the artifact itself, you are more than welcome. As part of the special collection, that item is guarded by a master word that even I do not know. I suggest you wait until Raphael returns, and you can discuss the matter with him. You are welcome to relax in the boudoir until then. It is where Raphael conducts his most private matters of business and pleasure. You will need this to gain access. The resident of the boudoir will wish to explore every inch of your new form, and I'm sure you will be happy to share.
Of course. That's why I'm here. Right, okay, so in order to deactivate this magical field,
Raphael knows everything you think.
our answers, we might find some answers in the boudoir. It's worth a shot, I guess. Thank you.
You look positively wretched. Perfect. The archivist told you to cool off in the boudoir. Well, here it is. A horrid place where pleasure is pain, and pain is pleasure, and hope cannot live at all.
Do you think there's anything that might help inside?
Nothing stopping you from taking a peek inside. But you might get much more than an eyeful.
Right.
Everything in this house exists for Raphael's pleasure, and Raphael's pleasure alone. That includes Raphael himself, whatever form he takes.
Sure. Keep that in mind.
Come on, open up.
Uh-oh. Autosave.
That's curious.
It's not a good sign. Oh. Okay. An excerpt from the Quarta Soon, a guide to... Oh, read this. Okay.
Every day there is less of me.
It's very fortunate that this place is empty. Otherwise, we might have another
A lost little mouse is running through the house.
Oh, God. What the fuck have I stumbled into?
A thief in the night, greedy and here to take. Why are you here, little thief?
Well, it was an accident, you see. A botched teleportation.
Do not lie. Try again. But this is your last chance.
Well, if you must know, I seek the Orphic Hammer. And you can't stop me.
Raphael all but spent himself to get that hammer. And you want to take it off him? This is very naughty. Whatever are we to do? Why don't we play a game? You win, I give you everything you desire. But you'll enjoy yourself more if you lose.
What's the game?
It's a surprise. Off with your clothes.
That's not gonna happen.
Tut, tut. You will make a pretty feast.
Yeah? You and what army?
1, 2.
A rough tempest I will raise.
Okay, this is awkward. He seems to be...
Well, so much for peace.
Stuck. God damn it. Now what? Gotta wait for him to get up again? Just wasted that whole turn. God damn it. Yeah. Hey! What's all this? Didn't sign up for this. Get the shit out of here. God damn, what a fucking cocksucker. If he didn't clip into that bed, all of this could have been avoided. If only he didn't clip into that bed. Oh wait, he's still alive. Where is he? Oh, he can... Oh, okay. He didn't clip into the bed. He did the ethereal... Okay. Whatever.
Watch this!
Get the shit out of here. Where's the rest of these imps?
Sometimes the only way out is through.
You're not gonna escape us this time, pal.
This'll help.
What? He...
Allow me to demonstrate.
How do we... Is there a way we can make him reveal himself? This is like retarded.
Another fight. Let's go.
There we go. Stupid. Alright. That was exciting. Oh, Hell Dust Gloves. What precisely confers eternal punishment? Reward? Absolution? Perhaps it's not just belief in a god. Perhaps the deciding factor is whether the gods believe in you. Okay, it's a interesting thing to say.
In the twisted strokes of the artist's brush, you sense the fragments of a forsaken soul, laid out in reds, blues, and yellows.
Cool. Alright, so we got a key to a safe.
Something over there.
Thank you. Some soul coins and Raphael's notes. The actors have finally reached Baldur's Gate, so I can commence the next stage of my play. They have learned the Astral Prism's secret, but I will tell them that I have the key. The Orphic Hammer, the only thing that can break the prince's chains. The hammer will be kept safely in the archive, protected by a password. What shall it be? Perhaps give me my heart's desire. Okay. Surely it can't be that easy, can it? I suppose there's only one way to find out. Let's head back here and see for ourselves. Alright, here we go.
There it is. The Orphic Hammer, right within reach. It appears to be protected by an energy field of some kind, but you're not familiar with this magic.
Give me my heart's desire.
The magic blinks away at your words.
Careful.
Huh?
Stealing the most precious item in this place is hardly going to go unnoticed.
Yeah. Noted. A legendary warhammer. Perfect.
Just rang Raphael's dinner bell.
Oh yeah?
You claim to be who you are not. Stole from my master, and now you expect to leave.
Yes.
The moment you step outside this room, all hells will break loose. A hopeless situation.
Mm-hmm. Avernus Vista. This book, long as an encyclopedia but written in an untamed, barely legible style, describes the Tempest domain from which some clerics can draw power. And look, when you are whipped with the wild winds, or stricken until sick-like and burning from the gods' lashing lightning tongue, are you not suffused with the power of Tempest? Aye, how Queen Umberlee and Lord Talos fight and fray over its dominion, but even they on high know in truth Tempest can never be tamed, only channeled by the favored few. Reach up thy hands to the sky, outstretched, awaiting breath of gods to blast thee oblivious. Supplicate and ask to be drowned, to be blown asunder, to be destroyed, or perhaps to be granted such might to speak the words of Talos with thine own sweet hand. Interesting. Perfect. Constitution score to 23. Enchantment has no effect if their constitution score is higher without it. Warned by Lumi, a cleric beholden to Twilight, who sheltered her fellow adventurers as a bantam shelters her chicks. Cool. Set the wearer's strength to 23. Interesting. It does less, though. Because of that psychic damage. Interesting. Or maybe because I have proficiencies in blades, but not in warhammers. I do have proficiencies in warhammers. I have proficiencies in warhammers and longswords. Yeah, it's not the problem. That's what happened to my clothes. There we go. Is everyone naked now? Why is everyone naked?
Lovely day, this. For now.
I'd love to, thanks.
Okay.
Alright, what now?
Let's make sure to do that so we don't get a nasty surprise when we go back to camp.
Bet I can crack that open.
Let's give it a shot. Silver ingot. At the core of the Fugue Plains' barren ash-gray wasteland stands the City of Judgment, with its crystal spire jutting above the streets and the influx of souls. These are godly folk, seeking the verdict of those ruling Fugue. Their faces hopeful or sullen, their boot heels caked in the mud of perdition. Yet for those who claim no godly patronage in life, there is only the wall erected by Merkel, Lord of Bones, to keep those of insubstantial faith from any possible form of peace. See it gored and clawed at by the desperate, clung with fingernails, flecked with smashed skulls. How Merkel enjoys his petty torments. Right. Oh, shit. Just use inspiration by accident. Okay. We still got one more point left. Is that it? Are there other display cases here? Got this one. Oh, we got this one. This one is a 15, eh? Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. There we go. Potion of Supreme Healing. The introduction to Larithian by Palmer Junisuga reads, "It is no exaggeration to say that Corellian Larithian is the primary figure in the pantheon of elves. It is said that his tears mingled with those of Sihanine Moonbow actually created elves. As in all myths, the physiological reverse oblation God gives to his people is interesting. The elven people are not formed from Corellian's hip bone, his throat, his testicles. Instead, they arise from an expression of sorrow. Some scholars frame them then as an antidote to his pain. Corellian was at the time experiencing loss and feelings of betrayal. More traditional thinking, and here I quote the elven sage Aphir Loculan, places elves as sad as a species can be. This rings truer for me. Life, after all, deposits its fair share of difficulties on those burdened with living it, and elves endure a long, long time."
What's next, I wonder?
Let's get going.
Alright then. Are we ready to head out then? And face Raphael's wrath?
I've got good news. Bad news. Worst news. Good news. You got what you came for. Successful visit. Great success. Fantastic work. Bad news. So many things will be on fire when you step outside of this room. You included.
Oh.
That's okay, no, right? It's hell. You expected it to be hot. Worst news, Raphael's on his way home, and oh boy, he is spitting mad. You planned for this. I know you did. You have everything under control. It's really important that you don't panic, even when your eyes evaporate from the heat. Come to my prison, bring the hammer, break my chains, and then we exit stage any which way.
Got it. I'll be right there.
Quick as a cockroach, lickety-split, if you don't mind.
You got it.
With ease.
Quick as a cockroach. Lickety-split.
Good show.
I won't give in.
Oh. I see. That's not good.
You've made a grave mistake. Have to keep going.
All right, Karlak. It's go time. Count on me.
Heading there.
Da 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 da. Here comes the boulder. It's time we were on our way.
Survival is all that matters. Very well.
Oh yeah, I forgot they do that. So maybe we should just ignore them.
Let's cook with fire, baby. Find a route.
Can't afford to let up. On the move.
Oh, they could just... Right. They could just kamikaze themselves like that, okay. I don't think it's fair that they get a turn before we do, but whatever. You do you.
Not a problem.
There we go. Meanwhile... Yeah.
With haste.
I got this. Soldier.
Let's finish this. Better get to work.
Deactivated? What does that mean?
Another step forward.
Watch this.
Oh. Okay. Well, that works too. Sure. What does this lever do? Do we want to find out? What does deactivated mean? What is that? Affected entity is vulnerable to fire. Oh. How were we not? Was Hope helping us out? Giving us fire invulnerability? Maybe. I don't know. Whatever. Uh-oh. That's awkward. Oh yeah, they're immune. Whoops. Oh, is it locked? Or... oh. We need the lever to...
well.
Give me a break. Yeah, thank you. Gotta go now. See you later. Oh!
Careful! The jailer will swallow you whole if you take another step. And you won't be able to save me while you're being digested!
Okay.
In my prison. My body is held in chains just beyond.
Right.
The whole house is tumbling down and Raphael's striding across the plains to come catch a mouse. Now swing that big, beautiful hammer, crack open my chains, and let's get out of here. It's time to buy this coop on a hope and a prayer.
Right. Any advice when it comes to fighting Raphael?
Don't! But if you must, make sure I'm with you. He makes mistakes when he's angry, and seeing me running free will make him as angry as an axe head.
Okay. Well, let's do this then.
You sound so brave, but we really don't have a choice.
No, I suppose not.
Yes?
Alright, let's heal up.
Soldier. Well, well, well.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Alright. I'm gonna take another quick break and I'll be right back. Alright, everyone. We're back with Baldur's Gate 3. We've successfully acquired, I guess you can say, the Hammer of Orpheus. But our job is not done yet. It's time to rescue Hope. Oh. Okay. I guess we gotta break these chains with the... oh? What's going on? Oh. It's a spectator. Okay.
Into the fray.
Ah, these are the binds, I guess. Yeah. This is where we gotta break.
Never a dull moment.
special move. Okay. Good to know. Why are you focusing on the mage for? Oh, they're immune to fire. Oh, they're immune to fire. Yeah, that's right, buddy. Come on close. No, don't run away. It's fine. We're all friends here. Oops. Well, that's embarrassing. Gotta go.
Let's go. Ooh, fun.
Nothing important is ever easy.
If only I had a scroll of Misty Step on me. Oh, I do. It's a bonus action, though.
Turn.
Oh. Nice one, Gale.
Need to learn the hard way.
Where do I go from here?
Fuck out of here. The lousy imp. Alright. Let's one shackle down. One more to go.
It's hard to say if this sorry soul's demise should be mourned or celebrated. This one's suffering is forever enshrined in the harrowing arrangement of its bones. Tortured to death or starved. In any case, definitely dead.
Free! I never thought I would be believed I could be hoped I might be. Heads will roll! But we must dress the Holy Fint in the room.
Go on.
I can see how you avoid looking at me. I must be
What?
so terribly mutilated after all these decades of torture. Don't hold back. Tell me how bad it is.
You look perfectly normal.
We both know that's not true, but thank you for being so kind.
No, really. You look fine.
You truly are the kindest Phil I've ever met. We'll carve our way to the entrance hall and chop Raphael into messes. That's the hopeful version, of course. The likely version is that we are the messes and he is the chopper. Onwards!
Well, I guess we'll see soon enough. How do we get out of here? Oh. We boing.
A welcome rest.
All right. Everybody huddle up. Okay. Let's do this. Oh. It's not a good start. Still got these fine folk to deal with here. Oh? Where did this come from? There we go. I mean, all we gotta do is get to the entrance, right? You'd think so. You'd think so, at least.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. What path lies before me?
No, it's not gonna work on them.
This is gonna feel good.
Seriously? Why can't... Karlak.
I've got it.
Can't just take a step down. Whatever. Cool. Oh, it can... it can ram? Okay. Can you do something about this?
Forthwith.
Come on, can't stay idle. Breathe deep and move.
Fuck yes. Got it.
Can't give up.
Got to press on.
Things are not looking hopeful for dear old Hope.
Take you.
On it. With haste. Still on my feet. here, I think.
Gods, it's hot in here. Easy. Covered. What do we have here?
Maybe we should do it all together.
I'm ready.
Just so that we avoid any unfortunate mishaps. You never know.
Right.
Let's all reach the portal together, and then go all together.
What now?
What's happening? Okay then. This is like a remix?
There are 3 things you need to know about Raphael. He's almost home now, closer than a kiss. His favorite color is blood. And he probably knows a thousand ways to kill us.
Blood comes easy these days. Breathing, despite everything.
There we go. There we go.
Oh my word.
Shall we?
Time slows for a moment, and the air becomes thicker. The master of the house is coming.
You.
Hello. Oh.
There are many things in your world that I loathe. Litters of kittens, chattering children, the noise and the chaos of it all. In my world, in my house, there is order and there is decorum. You came here uninvited and you stole from me. In doing so, you brought the chaos of your world into mine. I will not abide it.
You need better staff, Raphael. Cruella didn't even try to stop me.
I didn't need to. It was very entertaining watching you dig your own grave. I permitted you the freedom to decide your own fate. You could have been smart, selfless, saved the world. Instead, you came here and risked everything.
It's the fatal flaw of mortal kind. Take away their free will and they call you a tyrant. Allow them to indulge it and they become tyrants. You would have been heroes if you'd only dealt fairly with me. Instead, you're not so different to doomed Carsus, overreaching your limits and burning your world to ash.
Wrong! 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 They will save their world and smash you to smithereens.
It's this charming naivety that makes your company such a joy to me, Hope. I'll even forgive this little rebellion once you're suitably chastised.
This isn't a rebellion. It's a revolt. I'm revolting!
Then Hope dies today. Commander, you can salvage a trophy from these insects when I'm done with them.
These insects struck me down beneath the Shadowlands. They are worthy opponents. Their skulls will make fine trophies.
Come now, Yurgir. Join the winning side. Raphael doesn't stand a chance against me. What are the odds of that?
To stand against a devil in his own home. That takes courage. I'm with you.
How tiresome. Am I to understand that you wish to die with them?
I wish to fight with them.
It's all the same in the end. If you have any last words, make it quick. It will only take a moment to finish you.
Well, You told me once that you needed me to save this world, because a world filled with the Lithids is not as fun as a world filled with, you know, normal people. If I die, Baldur's Gate is doomed.
Such a shame. I'll make sure you live long enough to watch it burn. And whether it takes 100 years or 1,000, the crown will be mine eventually. My time will come. Your time is over, little mouse. Now, down comes the claw.
Oh, well, it was worth a shot. Let's see what we got here. Lightning resistance, cold resistance, poison resistance, fire resistance. Okay. Gotta keep that in mind. How about necrotic resistance? Ah, okay. You can be bone chill. Alright, Raphael. Your time has come.
May the gods take you first.
Yeah!
Hell has its laws. Hell. Effect in the cause. Curtain falls, but hold your applause. Squirm, for now down here come the claws.
Are you singing? Sounds like you're singing.
It's all been for naught. True souls that couldn't be bought, doomed, detected, and caught. No more deals, it's over. The final act, you're doomed. No more grace, it's over. This house of hope.
Not immune to fire. Interesting. Where are you going, Raphael? Interesting.
detected.
Okay, nice.
You should never have come.
Can't even catch my breath.
Want to do it?
Two can play that game, friend. Okay. You do you, friend. Interesting. Now this is very interesting. Oh man. Very interesting. Oh, come on! Just put him down already. It's retarded.
No choice but to keep going. I'll strike you down.
Ready for another round? Knees high.
No! Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. God damn it, Karlach. Why are you like this? You had one job. Oh, for fuck's sake. Let me take care of this. I said, let me take care of this. Getting real tired of this.
Now this is my happy place.
Seriously?
Say bye-bye.
Nice one. Where are you going, friend? Come on now.
Moving.
We're all friends here, right? Let's be friends.
Can't even catch my breath. Time for some bloody...
Come here. We're going down today.
Hop, hop. Jimmy on the go.
Yeah, you and what army? attempt. Oh. Alright. I guess it's gonna be me who delivers the killing blow. Wouldn't have it any other way.
It's absolutely preposterous.
I'll be right back.
That any of us are alive. Maybe we're not. Pinch yourself and check we're not dreaming the last of our lives as we die screaming.
Alright, everyone. We did it. We actually did it. We walked straight into the devil's own home, stole his most prized possession right under his nose, and then killed him and all of his minions on our way out. Incredible as it seems, Hope, we really did defeat Raphael.
That is incredible. We're incredible. We're spectacular.
Yeah.
What a wonderful, jubilant, glorious day. But my poor sister, Corilla.
Oh.
It is not right that she died. And that makes me want to weep an ocean.
After all she did to you, she doesn't deserve your tears.
You don't know the half of what she did. When we were children, she always kept the last piece of pastry for me and bloodied the nose of the bullies who pulled my hair. She was my sister. But as a wise woman once said, there's no point in crying over spilt blood. We must go on. And despite all the years I've lost, I have enough love in my heart to guide you home.
For the first time since you heard her voice, Hope seems calm, and the peace flows from her into you, soothing your very soul.
So where will you go now that you're free?
Nowhere but here. I don't quite think I know where anywhere else is anymore. With a lick of paint and a thorough cleaning, this could be a lovely little house. And I can hardly leave. After all, who would ever want to think of hell without hope? I hope I'll see Corilla again one day, and that she'll say sorry, and I'll tell her she's forgiven. I hope I find all the pieces of my mind that fell out of my head over all those years, and that I'll be able to put myself back together again. I hope the echoes of pain will fade, and memories of sorrow will die, and that you'll visit me here someday. And I hope you have a happy ending of your own.
I hope so too. Gloves of Soul Catching. Your unarmed attacks deal an additional 1 to 10 force damage. Once per turn on an unarmed hit, you regain 10 hit points. Formerly worn by Autumnal Baskin, a professional meditator turned bare-knuckle champion who gained enlightenment via 2 methods. The second was getting a lot of fighting acumen. Advanced cosmic harmony is a nose. Sometimes you've got to break it a few times to get the best of things. Cool. Helldusk Armor. You are considered proficient with this armor while wearing it. When you succeed a saving throw, the caster receives burning for 3 turns. You have resistance to fire damage and cannot be burned. You take 3 less damage from all sources. Carixum, soul-stuffed Forge Master of Hellish Avernus, hammers away ceaselessly at new creations. Questions of morality and destiny do not concern him. Conscience is for his betters. He works with cheer, his swollen skin moaning soothingly. Raphael's Diary, Chapter 1. A chapter from a diary penned in Raphael's sybaritic hand. While I have over many a sumptuous season cast the net of my contractual predilections both far and wide, never have I been so attracted to mortals as I am to those infested by the tadpole. These particular fish find themselves plashing toward their doom, toward a steel hook unblemished by bait. How they resist the current, how inexorable its whelm, its tug, its dark undertow. At the other end of the fishing pole, the illithid. How their tentacles must quiver like cool jelly at the prospect of more catches, more and more each day along the troubled riverbank. This process has a name I sample now aloud, to savor its taste. Cerimorphosis. I shall make crafty use of this development. For with the hook glinting and death so close, what could loom larger in the stricken fish's mind than the prospect of rescue? Last night I dreamt of a river. Waist deep I waded it, rested hooks curled up from the water like the snaggled teeth of something ancient and diseased and submerged. The moon over the water cracked and fire flew out on the stubby wings of gormless, insanely chirping chicks. They transformed into wriggling oblongs like sperm. Yet by the time they hit the water, they were fish with scales of orange and gold. There came a rushing sound, the dark water ablaze as if the fish were matches, and the river a snake of oil. Approaching me out of the flames came the tadpole infested. There was one among them who spoke for the rest. They gestured to the melting hooks, suddenly glanced my way, and in their face I saw they had the best of me. In waking, my courage has firmed. I have progressed my plans for the tadpole even now. I am Raphael. I am not so easily bested. The plot thickens, goes the aphorism. Entirely inadequate. The plot mutates. It fluctuates. I have conceived no less than 13 variations by which I might seize the crown of Karsus. Yet in the tumult of this eternally flowing river of schemes, I, the most careful of fishermen, finds his catch elusive and difficult to wrangle. Even in cooperation, such ambiguity and delicious surprise. But the hook has snagged, the doom of Cerimorphosis has abated. Yet they could not predict. Could they? Could they? That in leaving behind the river, they have in fact welcomed the fishbowl. I am master here, a prince of bargains, cloaked in cunning like scarlet satin. All that hidden under sublimely obvious truths that cannot be discounted. So the fisherman reels. The tadpole are my catch. Struggle as they might, writhe as they wish, flop and squirm and thresh with every ounce of strength, no matter. By all the reeking flames of hell, I will not be denied. Oh dear. The ego on this guy. We all proved you wrong, didn't we? Proved you all wrong. Sorry about that, Corella, but you left us no choice here. Report for Raphael. Somehow word that the Orphic Hammer is in the House of Hope has gotten out and is circulating on the Gates information black market. I have two suspects for this. First, Gortash, who of course knows many of the House's secrets, and second, that diabolist for hire, Helsing, who I think helped Gortash burgle the crown of Karsus and might have learned about the hammer from him. If I had to guess, I'd wager it was Helsing, simply because if she has something that's worth money, she'll find a way to sell it. And selling a way to free Orpheus and could come with a high price tag. Yeah, you're not wrong there.
You fought well. We could use such strength in the Blood War.
You did us a favor, Yrgir, so I'm going to let that slide.
Now I'm free of Raphael's blasted contract. I can return to the front lines.
Well, good luck with that. I have my own front line to return to, in Baldur's Gate.
Whoever your enemies are, they have good reason to fear you. and I'll gladly lend you my skills against them when the time comes. Until then, good luck to you, little rabbit. You're a finer hunter than any wolf.
Alright. Thanks. Friend? Huh, okay. That was unexpected, but then again, I don't know what I was expecting to hear when I approached him. Alright, back to the Devil's Fee.
So you wormed your way into the Devil's Lair, risked mind, limb, and freedom, all to steal the Orphic Hammer.
Yes.
I hope your ambitions end there. I have already told you that the Githyanki Prince only wants to see you dead. But it seems you still do not trust me.
Look, it's not about trust. It's about giving this Orpheus guy a chance, at least. A fighting chance. If he wants to kill us, then he can try and he will fail. But if he will help us, then surely that's a good thing, right? And if he doesn't, then we have our insurance.
That is not my definition of trust. You are falling into the same trap as the Chosen. Their distrust of one another is their undoing. We must not make the same mistake. We must work together.
Be that as it may, Orpheus deserves to be free.
And what then? When he wakens from his incarceration, what do you think he will make of you? The one who bears the spawn his very nature bends him to revile? And even if you survived him, what of the Elder Brain? Without the protection I leverage for you, you would be enthralled in an instant.
We'll find another way to survive. One that doesn't involve abusing a Githyanki.
Careful. You will make a mind flayer laugh. You may think yourself ingenious for having slain a devil, but you have merely ironed out a wrinkle. The Elder Brain will not be such an easy foe. It is time we resume our journey to find it.
Alright. Okay, we kill the Elder Brain, then we free Orpheus. Is that possible?
Careful, soldier. I'm burning really hot. Had a nice break in the hells. Now that we're back, my engine's in overdrive again. Let's move. A trot will take my mind off being barbecued alive.
Alright then.
That's the last of Raphael. I'll be glad to no longer have to suffer his smug face.
Yeah.
No amount of contracts will save Raphael from the fate we forced upon him. A devil well slain, if I say so myself.
Alright. Let's get out of here, shall we?
Loved one's grave with a boot.
Phew. You do not want to go in there.
Trips to the Hells are usually one way, especially when the traveler causes the kind of trouble you did. I knew you were a thief, didn't realize you were a killer. Raphael's death is already causing quite a stir across the Hells. It's a rare thing for a mortal to slay a devil of his stature. I'm impressed, and just a little bit intimidated. Your coin is always welcome here.
As you should be.
And so are you, Devil Slayer.
Alright, though. See you around. Alright, I think we're ready to call it a day, because after this we're going after Orin and her Netherstone, so, and hopefully rescue Lizelle. Hopefully she hasn't already been eaten or flayed or whatever.
Hail!
Hello. Goodbye.
Ah, damn it! To end a devil in the hells is to end him for true. Who was hoping to make a hobby of killing Raphael over and over again?
Oh. Sorry about that.
To slay a devil in his domain is to end him entire. Or it should be. I am still primed to hear some slimy final rhyme from beyond the grave.
Well, you never know.
Raphael is no more. I shall not shed any tears.
Nor do I expect you to.
Raphael's good and gone. Feels damn good too. Now, if only I could get rid of the other devil in my life.
Well, you never know. If we can find out a way to gain entry to her realm, anything is possible.
Ready and waiting.
Huh. Nothing to say, huh?
What's on your mind?
Oh, we already talked to you. That's it then. Okay. Alright. Time to end the day. Anybody got anything to say? No? All good? All good to go? Alright. There's a door there. Weird. Alright. Time to go to bed.